Now we're talking about the afferent, the interneurons, the efferent neurons, and of course their interconnectedness with the CNS and the PNS. Again, please concentrate that I will be calling the central nervous system as CNS and the peripheral nervous system as PNS. So I'm not going to say let's say the whole chunk. I'm going to just abbreviate these two nervous systems into CNS and PNS. Now, afferent sensory, the afferent is a sensory neuron, which means it accumulates the messages from the sensory perspective, okay? From what we feel, what we hear, what we see. So the afferent neurons, they're responsible for capturing sensory information and sending it to the brain. So afferent sensory neurons, they take information from our senses to the spinal cord. The interneuron, from the word inter, means connection. It's like a bridge. Found in the spinal cord itself, it relays signals between the afferent, the sensory neuron, and the efferent, the motor neuron. So we have the afferent, sensory, it captures sensory information, and we have the efferent, captures what? Motor information. So here, the interneuron, which is in the spinal cord, it signals or relays signals between the sensory neurons, afferent, and the motor neurons, efferent, involved in the process of the sensory motor interaction. Okay, the efferent here, as we said, it's a motor neuron. These motor neurons are conducting cells that carry information from the central nervous system, which is the CNS, the brain and the spinal cord, to the muscles and organs throughout the body. Okay, here the circulation for the afferent sensory neuron is different from the efferent motor neuron. Okay, how? The efferent sensory neurons, okay, they're responsible for capturing sensory information and sending these kind of information to the spinal cord and then to the brain, okay, within the CNS, okay? But the efferent neuron, the efferent neuron receives information from the spinal cord, from the brain and the spinal cord to the muscles. So from the brain to the muscle, this is the efferent. The efferent from getting or capturing the sensory details to the brain. Neuron-brain connection. Neuron-brain. So the brain receives here. When it comes to the efferent neurons, no, the brain sends messages through efferent neurons to the muscles and organs throughout the body. I hope I made it clear. Again, this is a visual representation of what I have been discussing. Afferent